Can we face our candy fears?
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Candy is universally a good thing. It makes children and adults alike happy. But not all candy's good. Specifically, black licorice. Now, if you do like black licorice, that's great. I'm glad you can enjoy something that we can't, but personally, we hate it. And if you saw the terrible candy challenge we did with Billy, you'll know just how much we hated it.
Oh, why does it taste? It tastes like an eyeball. What do you know what an eyeball tastes like?
And because we hate it, for your enjoyment, we're going to try it again, and you can laugh at our pain. So, first we're going to try some just straight black licorice to remind ourselves of the death that occurs when we eat it. And then we're going to try some items that I have combined with licorice, and we're going to see if they make licorice better or if they make it worse on a scale from -10 to 10. Licorice by itself has a score of 0, so we're going to go either above it or below it. So yeah, you'll see what happens when we go on. But first, let's start out with just plain black licorice. Okay, let's see, like, we're obviously going to try it and describe like what we think it tastes like and stuff. Before we said it tasted like road. I think Travis said it smelled like bacon for a second, and then I questioned him and he said that was wrong.
It doesn't smell like bacon.
It does not smell like bacon. I don't know what this is.
Not at all.
Let's see what the bag says it's supposed to be like. A down under wonder. Reward yourself with this extra soft and chewy black licorice. Made in Australia, home of the best tasting licorice. It's crafted with real licorice extract and molasses for a flavor that delivers pure and lasting enjoyment. Alright, that's quite a thing to live up to.
Let's see what we think about it.
Yep. I regret eating the whole thing. I just don't understand what's supposed to be enjoyable. What am I supposed to be liking about this? I don't get it. Oh, it got worse. It started off subtle and then it got much worse.
You know, surprisingly, since it said it's the best tasting black licorice, I think that part actually is true.
Yeah, like, compared to the licorice we got before, which the last licorice we tried in the terrible candy challenge, that was like super off-brand black licorice from Dollar Tree or something. This was apparently Dream House Fine Foods black licorice. It's gourmet or something. That's wrong, but it's supposed to be pretty high quality compared to other licorice.
I would definitely eat another one of those. Besides eating the old off-brand stuff.
Yeah, like, between this and the other one, I'll take this one, but I still don't like it. So I think 0 directly in the middle is a pretty fair score.
Yeah, for this, yeah.
I want to cleanse my palate after each one so I can get like a clean taste, and the licorice taste, the bad licorice taste won't accumulate throughout this, making it worse and worse every time. This is what I like to call snack licorice. It is black licorice that is coated in honey and a bunch of snack foods, specifically Lay's potato chips, Doritos, and Cheetos. They're pretty strange. Oh, and they are distributing their individual parts. Okay, well, I hope this makes it better. Good. I did not eat the toothpick. Wow, this made it super weird. I don't know if this makes it better. Maybe a little bit, because of the honey. The actual snack foods aren't doing much.
The flavor, it just makes the black licorice flavor less. You just don't taste it as much.
Yeah, but overall the flavor isn't much better.
I say maybe like a 2.
Yeah. Yeah, 2 is a fair score for that. Wouldn't recommend it, I know that.
No.
Yep, it's just a sandwich of fruit strips with black licorice in the middle.
I have a feeling this is actually going to be really good.
Yeah, as long as the fruit can mask the taste well enough, it should be pretty good. Oh man. And the flavors of fruit strips we have here are strawberry, apricot, and wild berry. So, let's see what happens. It's a lot to get through. I'm personally not going to eat the whole thing because that would be too time consuming. It's definitely better.
I'm giving that like a 10.
Yeah. That is actually pretty enjoyable. Like, I barely tasted black licorice in that at all, so I would definitely give that one a 10 because I feel like it's going to be the best one here. Knowing the other products already, it's got to be the best one. Anyway, the next one we have is Black Licorice. Mind the terrible puns. It's a lot like the snack licorice, except this one is covered in cookie crisps of Oreos and Chips Ahoy cookies. And okay.
Well, this is gonna be interesting.
It looks interesting. It's oozing something. All right. I think it's better than the snack licorice, but not by much.
I say a 4, because it doesn't make the black licorice taste. It doesn't really. It kind of just blends in.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give it a 5.
I give it about a 3. It's still pretty bad.
Okay, 3.5. Now the one that really interests me is this one.
Yeah.
At first I thought it was a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. But I have a feeling this is gonna just get weird.
Yeah, this is the PBBL&J, also known as the peanut butter black licorice and jelly.
Oh no!
And oddly enough, it's also placed into a hot dog bun, but you know, it should taste the same as normal bread.
This is just gonna be great.
If it doesn't taste the same as normal bread, then I'm weirded out by that. Okay, I'm not eating this whole thing either because it's just too much.
All right.
It's very cold. This has been in the refrigerator. That is strange. But oddly not terrible.
I'd say that's about a 6 or a 7.
Personally, I'll give that one an 8 just because I didn't taste the black licorice at all.
Yeah, I'll go up to the 8. That's actually really good.
Yeah. It tasted like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with something, but it wasn't horrible.
Chunky. Something chunky in it.
That's like the chunky type of peanut butter times 10, but still not bad. The final one we have is the Black Licorice, made with Ritz crackers and cheese. So let's see what cheese does to it. Personally, I don't think cheese sounds
gonna make it worse.
like it will combine well. It might go into the negatives of this one. Hopefully the Ritz crackers will do something. Once again, I refuse to eat this whole thing, but I'm gonna get enough to really taste the flavor.
Oh man.
Look at the thing. What happened to that cheese? Oh man, the black licorice was like going through a chemical reaction with this cheese. It turned the black licorice brown and the cheese brown. Okay. Well. Not particularly great. Mind the sounds from space. You know what's weird? That first bite tasted like nothing. Like there was no flavor at all.
Where's the flavor?
Flavor just the chemical reaction that took place between that
flavor
cheese
away.
And the black licorice took the flavor away. Where did it go? Oh, okay. Well,
I mean, I want to eat all of this to make sure I'm not missing something.
But I don't think you are. I took 2 separate bites from 2 separate sides of the sandwich and got nothing. It's the same. It's just air. This is an air sandwich. If you've ever wanted to know what air tastes like, make one of these, stick it in your refrigerator, take it out and eat it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, overall, ranking them, the fruit leather one was the best. Peanut butter and jelly was next. I'm guessing I put this one is third. I'd give that one about a 5. It's pretty middle of the row.
Because it has no taste at all.
Yeah, but at least it doesn't taste like black licorice. And then at the bottom is the liquor crisps and the snack licorice.
Yeah.
I'm glad we didn't have to go into negatives. If we would have went into negatives, life would have been over.
Yeah, so I mean it's fairly. These were decent.
Yeah, they were decent. They were definitely better than I expected when I rushed to make them this morning. So yeah, wouldn't recommend any of these. But if you are going to make one for some weird reason, the fruit one.
Mm-hmm.
Fruit one's good.
It's great flavor. I would say it's a big kick to the face, but it's a good flavor.
Yeah, if you ever have had an enjoyable kick to the face, that is it. It's like
great sweetness.
It's like a Chuck Norris kick to the face right there.
Yeah, except it's sugar and sweetness
instead of
pain.
Face damage. So, that's the end of this video. If you want to subscribe, there's a little anime me somewhere in the corner. You can click on that. And if you want to subscribe to Travis, you can find his channel somewhere on my page. Good day. They say black licorice is good for you, but every time I eat it, I just feel like my body is worse off.
I'm gonna see what all these good flavors have done to this. I want to see if it has made this taste worse than what it was.
I want to read the ingredients in this thing.
Oh, man.
Molasses.
Oh, man.
It's brown. Wait, so it's brown on the inside? Maybe that's what the cheese did. It just corroded the top off, and we're looking at the insides. Okay, wheat glucose syrup. Glucose syrup, sugar, wheat flour, molasses, treacle? You remember like the Lego Dimensions game? How there was this thing in there where everyone got treacle feet? That's an ingredient in this, is treacle. I still don't know what that is. What? Black licorice feet. Water is one of the main ingredients. Palm oil.
What?
Mono and diglycerides. Salt.
Salt.
And it says colored naturally. What's naturally black that you're stuck in this thing? Maybe it really is made on a road. I don't know. Put asbestos in there. Now we're all dead.
It's a great occurrence.
Yep.